Hey, you, yes, you. It's Titan Capri with Titan in the Morning. And as you can see, I am holding a Titan in the Morning mug, right? A nice old morning mug with a water mug, coffee mug, juice, tea, soda, whatever it is that you want to put in it. But we're going to see what's in the cup. And the reason why I'm holding this cup like this, right? What I'm holding it is because I want you to go on over to TitanCapri.com and I want you to get your own Titan in the Morning mug. Go over to TitanCapri.com, click on the Titan store, and get your own Titan in the Morning mug. Now, the reason being is because on March the 16th, 2023, 3 days before my birthday, we're going to celebrate my birthday on Titan in the Morning. I want you to toast with me, to clank with me, do whatever it is you want to do with your own cup, but I want you to come on and come through. So go on over to TitanCapri.com and get your mug. It's Titan in the Morning. Peace and blessings. Good morning. Hi, I am Titan Capri, and I want to invite you to what's in the cup and for you to take a sip of what's in that cup. I want to welcome you to Titan in the Morning, where sometimes it's a sip and sometimes it's a slurp. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, you and you and you and you and you. Y'all come on in this morning. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know it's that time. Y'all know it's what we do. It's Titan in the Morning. Y'all come on in. I see some people already in the building this morning. Hey, Sean, good morning. Good morning. Hey, so y'all come on in. It's Titan in the Morning. We had the weekend. We had yesterday, Monday. Today is Tuesday. So we are in it to win it. We are here. Y'all come on in. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Y'all show me some hearts. TikTok, tap the middle of that screen over there. Y'all show me some love. And y'all come on in and good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Okay, Charlotte, I see you in the building. Good morning. Breathe. Yes. And Charlotte, we're going to do that this morning. That's what we're going to do this morning. Hey, y'all. Hey, you. Hey, Ken. Come on in. Hey, Ken. All right. Show me the hearts. Hey, Trina Spells. Hey, Ron. Yes. Hey, Trina. Y'all come on in this morning. Y'all come on in. So y'all know it's Titan in the Morning and y'all know what we do. Now, I may sound a little stopped up this morning, but that's why I got me some good old coffee this morning. Y'all know I got to get me a little something. So we're going to talk about it real quick. We're going to ask what's in your cup this morning? On this Tuesday morning, before we dive into it, what's in your cup? What you got in your cup this morning? It's a sip and not a slurp. Baby, look, I got a little bit of chorizo in this. That's what it is. What y'all got in the cup this morning? Y'all know I always gotta have a good cup of coffee to get me started, to get me rolling, to get me going. What y'all got in y'all cups this morning? Okay, Sean. Look, you're so glad to see my beautiful face. I got a beautiful face. Yes, come on, Ed. Okay. Pecan praline coffee. Now, Charlotte, that's what I'm talking about. Good water is what you got. Okay, King, come on. Good water. And pecan praline, I'm going to have to get me some of that, Charlotte, because, I love a little pecan praline. Let me tell you, have you ever had the pecan pralines ice cream? Ooh, y'all don't know. Trina said, I'm at the doctor's office this morning, so water's in my cup because I had to fast. I ain't mad at you, Trina. I ain't mad at you. They said they got some good water over here. You got some good water. Water does the body good, okay? Water does the body good. Hold on. Let me set this up this morning because I'm trying to make sure I got everybody where I can see you. Okay, let me come a little closer. Come a little closer, in the words of Candy, and look into my eyes. Yes. Okay, Charlotte said yes. Good, Charlotte. I'm telling you, the best thing ever. Okay, Johnny, good morning. Hey, Johnny, come on in. Good morning. Yeah, Charlotte, they better get them some. Okay, you better get you some. You're sorry you don't do dairy. That's okay if you don't do dairy. That's all right. That's all right. We can be here in the mind, though. We can be here in the mind. Y'all tap the middle of that screen, TikTok. Let me know that y'all are in. Y'all show me some thumbs up and some hearts this morning. It's a Tuesday. We are in this piece this morning. We are in this piece this morning, okay? It's all right, Trina. A little water do you some good. After the doctor, you're going to get you a little fix. That's what you do. Going to get you a little fix. Pecan praline is a guilty pleasure of mine. Sean, let me tell you, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. My peeps over here say they can't do dairy, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll be all right with that. But I'm telling you, that pecan, I can't really do dairy myself. But every now and then, I want to hit that, okay? I want to hit that. Let it be what it is. Y'all take it for what it's worth, okay? Now, good morning, Leon. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, moms. Hey, moms. Hey, mom. She on this morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all. So it's Tuesday. I'm going to take me a little sip of my coffee here. But I want to do a little something this morning. Somebody reminded me last week that I don't really do it anymore. And so I want to take some time and I want to do it this morning. What you say? What we say? I'm going to run and get me a Coke. Okay, get you a Coke, because baby, that burns so good. Ain't nothing like a Coke, right? Ain't nothing like a Coke. Sean said, I can't do dairy either, yet that flavor is worth it. Let me tell you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Good morning. Let me tell you, it's worth it. Now, if you now here's the thing. Let me put a disclaimer out there. If you somebody that it just disrupts your whole equilibrium, then don't do it. But I'm telling you, that pecan pralines and cream is worth it. Do you hear me? You ain't got to do a whole lot, just a scoop or two, so it don't hit your equilibrium like that. But I'm telling you, so I'm with you, Sean. It's worth it. It's worth it. I only do it every once in a while. I can't do it too often. I only do it every once in a while. Okay. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Good morning. You don't need dairy for the pecan praline, just the coffee. No, we talking about ice cream, baby. We talking about ice cream. We ain't talking about the coffee. We talking about ice cream. But you right, Charlotte. You can just do the coffee, right? And you ain't got to have nothing, you ain't got to have no dairy with that. So I get it. Good morning, Willie. Good morning, 3. Good morning. Good morning. They got stuff for the disruption. That's what I'm talking about. Grand Rising, being bougie on a budget. Come on, Grand Rising. Yes, indeed. Being bougie on a budget. Yes, let's do that. Hey. All right, y'all. So y'all show me some thumbs up. Y'all show me some hearts. TikTok, tap the middle of that screen. Let me know you're in the building. Y'all send me what you're going to send me. Like, share, subscribe, do all of that. Y'all hear me? Subscribe and do all of that. Y'all do that. So this morning, what I want to do is, before we get started, I know we didn't already started, but before we get to going, I want to take a moment and I want to clear the air. My good friend, Danita, said that she was missing it last week, and it's been a while since I've done it. So I want to make sure. Hold on a second, everyone. It looks like I am pausing. Oh, man. Hold on. Am I glitching? Because I don't like this whole glitching thing. Okay. All right. I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Okay. Whew. Nah, looks like I'm still pausing on some. Hold on. I'm hoping that it clears up. All right. On YouTube, because I'm trying to figure out, because it looks like I'm pausing on YouTube, y'all. Y'all bear with me. It seems like I got some little technical difficulties going on this morning, but we're going to keep on moving. All right. So what I want to do this morning is I want to clear the air, right? Before we get into the topic, before we get into what's going on, I want to clear the air. All right. Okay, Marco, you better go ahead on and get you some coffee, get you a little bit and come on and sip and not slurp with me. Come on. Yeah, do that. All right, Sean, y'all can see me? Okay. Charlotte said it's the weather that's causing it, but the devil is a lie. Look, I'm going to move on. I see I'm pausing. I see I got a little capture going on, so hopefully we can get through it. So what I want to do is clear the air this morning. This morning, I wanted us to take a breath. I want us to breathe this morning. I believe that breath is life and life is breath, right? I believe that in order for you to breathe, you got to live, you got to have you got to have life, you got to thrive. But in order for you to thrive, you have to breathe, right? It's all in your breathing, okay? So this morning, I want to clear the air. So what I do is I take a breath, right? And what I do is normally take 3 breaths. And the first breath, I count it out. The second breath, I don't count it, but I still move my hand so you can see what the count is. And then the third breath, I want you to take it in, take whatever the issue, the problem, the concern is, take it in. And then when you take it in, I want you to acknowledge it. I want you to acknowledge it. Then when you blow it out, I want you to blow it to the furthest reaches of the universe or to the deepest part of the ocean. But I want you to make some noise, okay? I want you to make some noise, and that lets the universe know that you are in control. Y'all with me this morning? We're going to be able to do it. All right. So what I'll do on the count of 3, I will take a deep breath. I will count out the first one, right? And then we'll do the second one, which I won't count. The third one we will do. And when we do it, we will make some noise. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all with me? All right, let's go. All right. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Y'all with me? All right. Y'all with me? Okay. All right. Second breath on the count of 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And blow it out. All right. So y'all have that thing. Y'all have that thing this morning. Y'all got it. Y'all got that thing this morning. All right. All right. Y'all with me? Okay. So this is the last breath. Now, remember, when you release this breath, I want you to make some noise, because that way you let the universe know that you're in control. Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And yeah. That part right there. Look, ladies and gentlemen, my village, my tribe, my gang, I believe that if you breathe, it doesn't matter how many times a day that you do it, but it will change the way that you look at things. It will change the way that you feel. You are bringing in that breath and you acknowledging that there may be something going on. Y'all with me? But that doesn't mean that you can't get through it. That doesn't mean that you can't be, right? That doesn't mean. So I'm going to take these glasses off because we're going to get ready to talk here in a second. Let me take off these glasses, and I took that breath and it got me a little warm. Okay. All right. So we had did that. Okay, Charlotte, I see what the weather doing, but you know, the devil is a lie. Okay, come on. You with me? You with me? Come on in. Yeah, yeah. Breathe that out. So I believe that life is breath and breath is life. So do that throughout your day. Take a moment and take a step back, right? Before you react, before you say something, before you go off, before you walk out the door, just take a moment, right? And understand where you're at. Breathe and let it go. You understand what I'm saying? It will change the atmosphere of the room. It will change how you look at things. It will change the trajectory of what's going on in your life. Breathe. And I believe that you should do it every day. Now, some of you are going to say, Titan, we breathe already. Yes, you do breathe. It's a natural thing. But I'm talking about, how deeply do you breathe? Do you acknowledge what's happening? Do you understand what's happening? You bring that in, you acknowledge it, you hold on to it, and then you release it. That's the breath I'm talking about. Y'all with me this morning? That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. So we are in there. Come on, TikTok. Y'all tap the middle of that screen. Y'all give me some thumbs up. Y'all give me some hearts. Y'all share the live. Y'all subscribe. Y'all like. Y'all do all of this good stuff. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all doing the do. All right, y'all. Y'all got y'all cup this morning? Y'all got y'all cup this morning, okay? So this morning, right? This morning, in my cup this morning, the word is connection. Connection. That's the word, right? That's the word this morning. Y'all with me? Y'all got y'all cup? Can somebody, y'all know I'm gonna ask y'all, can somebody put down in the comments hashtag connection? Hashtag connection. Can y'all get that for me? Yes, because it's a sip and not a slurp. All right, y'all. Good morning. Now, my word today is connection, right? And y'all probably saying, okay, come on, Titan, why is the word of the day connection? So this weekend, there was the Walk to End HIV 2023, right? That was the walk. And I basically was intentional about connecting with as many people as I could at this walk. And some people would say, oh, well, Titan, that's really nothing. No, but it means a lot. And so, let me explain, because I want you all, okay, come on, y'all. All right, hashtag connection. I love y'all. I love y'all. So here's my thing. I believe that connections are good, right? Connections go a long way, okay? You got to connect with someone. But here's what I want to say, and this is why I say that my word today is connections. I want to connect on another level. Yes, it's cool to see you. Yes, it's cool to be around you, but are we connecting? Right? And so this Sunday during the walk, I wanted to connect with as many people as I could. And the reason being is because we have lost what the connection is. COVID has ushered us into a new realm, a new world, so to speak, but we don't connect like we used to. We don't connect like we should, if you would, right? We don't connect like that. And so sometimes you got to reconnect. You know what I mean? Like this morning, I was telling y'all I was having some issues over here. I don't know what's happening. And then I had to reconnect. So sometimes you got to restart. Sometimes you got to start over. Sometimes you got to meet somebody somewhere where you haven't been before, right? So connections. Y'all with me this morning? Connections. I've connected with each one of you in some form or fashion, right? So Sunday, I wanted to, because I hadn't had a chance to physically hug and connect and be with people, I wanted to make sure, oh, my shirt going up. I wanted to make sure that Sunday I did that. And I did that on Sunday, right? I connected with people. I talked to people. And the word of the day on Sunday was walk. That was my word of the day. Okay, we had a walk and my word of the day was walk. But I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. Thank you to everybody that supported. Thank you to everybody that has been doing the work, because connections are real. Y'all know I got a story, right? Hold on, let me come a little closer. Okay, Candy said, come a little closer. Let me come a little closer. All right, y'all with me? Let me turn you just a little bit. All right. So I wanted to make sure that I talk with people, because this is what we know. We know that in this world that we live in today, that there are a lot of people out there that are hurting in silence, that are, and I believe in my spirit, right? And so my spirit has always guided me, towards whomever. And it doesn't have to be that you're hurting. It could be something going on. It could be, anything. But my spirit will always gravitate towards whatever that is. So I was being obedient to the spirit. And so I went out into the walklands, right? And I wanted to talk to people. But here's the thing. It wasn't just for the people that I was talking to. It was for me. I needed to make that connection. I needed to understand what that connection felt like, because it's been a while since I've had that connection. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been out at the beach, took your shoes off and put your feet in the sand? That's that connection. Have you ever been in the yard and feel, hey, good morning, Crystal, good morning, and you take off your shoes and put your feet in the grass? That's that connection. Have you ever been somewhere and you felt the energy and you felt what was going on? That's that connection. And I believe as people, we have that same connection. I don't believe that it's something that's other world or it can't be. I believe that it's something that we all hold within us. So on Sunday, I wanted to make that connection, whether it was a smile, whether it was a hug, whether it was a laugh, whether it was just being in the same area, in the same vicinity of someone. And it worked out really well, right? So I'm going to take a step back. And a couple of years ago, I lost the connection. Right? Oh, I think I did. Let me put it that way. I lost the connection because I wasn't able to connect to myself. I had severed the connection to my own spirit and my soul and my life. I had severed the connection, right? So I thought. So I wasn't able to dwell. Oh, hold on. I don't know who this is for right here. Whoever this is for this morning, I don't know who this is for, but it's for you and it's for me. Understand, I had severed the connection. You with me? Whatever may have happened, whatever went on, I wasn't believing in myself. I wasn't liking myself. I wasn't loving myself. I wasn't connected to who I truly am. Oh, I wasn't connected. I was going through the motions. I was doing the things that I thought I should have been doing. I was doing the things that people told me that I should do. I wasn't connected. I wasn't connected. I wasn't connected to my very essence. I wasn't connected to my God-given gifts. I wasn't connected to the universe that I'm in, right? I always say I'm where God placed me and where the universe uses me, right? I wasn't connected. And y'all follow me. If y'all understand what I'm saying, I wasn't connected. And sometimes it's connection to a place, a thing, right? But sometimes it could be people. You know, the old folks, excuse me, your elders tell you, surround yourself with positive things. That include people, places, right? And you'll gain prosperity. Some of us will go into the dark by ourselves because we feel that's where we need to be. You feel what I'm saying? And we lose the connection of the light. We lose the connection of the light. Now, I'm not going to tell you don't ever go to the darkness because sometimes you need the darkness to understand what the light is. So I'm not going to tell you that. But for me, I went into the darkness and there was no light to be seen because I felt, right? That's where I belong. I had lost my connection. Y'all with me? I lost my connection. This morning, we're talking about connection. But I didn't lose my connection. You feel me? My connection was always there. Y'all, hold on. Y'all come on back to me. My connection was always there. I just was not connected. Right? You know how they tell you that you got to align your chakras? You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't connected to me. I wasn't connected to who I'm supposed to be. Y'all with me? Y'all with me this morning? I want y'all to hear me this morning. I want y'all. Okay, Sean, you better stay with me. You better stay with me. All right, Charlotte, you have an awesome spirit. The connection with you on this format makes me happy that we connected back then and have stayed connected, my friend. Yes, indeed. I love you. I love you, New High. Yes, indeed. Hey, Danita, powerful brother. Thank you so much, Danita. Sean said, this is why I'm so different now. I have let things go and take people for who they are, yet respect our relationship and connect with them. That's the part. See, what we do is, and y'all know, this is not about, oh, you should, but this is about where are you right now? Are you connected? Are you connected to that? Danita said on last episode, are you connected to the higher power? Your God, are you connected? Right? Because that's the only way. Danita said that she had to go through some stuff. Okay, she had to go through some caca in order to get to where she at. She wasn't connected at that point. She said that, hey, I came out the gate, Bible thumping, speaking in tongues, doing all of that. But she wasn't connected because God had not put her where she needed to be yet. She wasn't ready back then. She thought she was, but she wasn't ready. Y'all know this is from last episode, so I'm not putting nothing on Danita. I'm just saying this is what Danita said last episode. That's what I'm talking about. It's that connection, right? For whatever reason, when we go throughout life, we lose that connection, right? People, places, and things. Society will tell you that you should not be connected to the higher power, that you should not be there, that you should not have a connection to your spirit. You should not have a connection. And I want to say this out loud. Your connection to you is you being you, accepting you exactly how God made you. You're not supposed to be like her, him, they, them. You're not supposed to be like others. Remember, we talked about your doppelganger. You may have somebody that looks like you, but they are not you. You were made unique. You understand what I'm saying? That connection, you got to get that connection back. You said, come on, new hire, speak my story again. I want to say it. And then just like Shawty said, she went through some things she had to go through. She had lost that connection because let's be honest. We're all born. We're all born right here. We're all born. God didn't give us this to just leave us. But boom, that connection is broken as soon as something happens, as soon as somebody tells you different, as soon as somebody says to you, right, that you're ugly, you can't do it, you don't, the connection is being hacked on. Boom, 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 boom. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't have you being whole. I got to break you. That's that connection. Then he said, yes, Lord. Oh, but that alignment finally got me to what the amen promised. Come on. This is what I'm saying. We break that connection, right? And I want to say we break it because sometimes we don't understand that what society is telling us is not right. So we accept it. We open the door. You know how they tell you about vampires? You're not supposed to invite them in. You feel what I'm saying? We all know what vampires do, right? Well, you're not supposed to invite them in. So you open the door and you say yes to it. You severed the connection of safety. You severed the connection of faith. You severed the connection of wholesomeness. You severed the connection of being who God made you. Some people will tell you that you got to sever the connection to only find it again. They tell you about love, right? That if you let it go, it'll come back to you if it's real, if it's true. I believe that's the same thing with your connection. Hey, good morning, Q. Hey, Q, good morning. Danita said, facts, brother. Yes, indeed. Society has blood-washed believers afraid to say Jesus. Now it's the Most High. The Most High is Jesus. Indeed, indeed. People will always tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Now, look, I can't tell you what God to serve and who to serve and all of those things like that. That's not for me. But what I know, me being me, right? That's my connection. I had to find that. I had to go back through. Years ago, when I was young, these three men of the church told me that I would never go to heaven, number one. I would never see God because God is against what I am. At the time I was a child, I didn't know what that was. And despite popular belief that all of us who are LGBTQIA for some reason have had some type of sexual assault or something like that, that was not the case. And I hate that people do this because people start believing that we are some type of thing that we should talk about behind closed doors, and that's not it. I was a child. I don't think no grown men should have been talking to me as an adult, as a child. You understand what I'm saying? That connection was automatically broke then because everything that I had been doing, Sunday school, vacation Bible school, the choir, the Young's Deacon Board, all of this stuff like that went out the window. Went out the window because they felt that right? That connection was broken. Just like that. But then, you know, things happen and it opens your eyes because the reality of it is that I started to look at people differently. So this is how y'all looking at me? This is how y'all feel? I thought, you know, God said that, you know, I'm his child. Like that. Don't make mistakes. but I can't do the same thing that everybody else is doing. I'm not normal like everybody else. And that hurt, because you don't tell a child that they're not normal, that they can never be. Because in the house that I grew up in the world that I grew up in, and my faith and religion I grew up in, that heaven was the key. And for y'all to tell me that I will never see heaven because God don't like me like that, that's against God. What is a child supposed to do? That connection was severed. And it took me a while to get back to that connection. You understand what I'm saying? But some may argue that that connection had to happen so that I could get back, so I could come in to my own and understand who I am. And you may be right. But does it make it feel any better? No, it does not. Right? Charlotte said, when you flatline in the hospital, they charge you up and say clear. When you are connected to your God, he shouts clear so no one else gets what he has for you. Speak that. Speak that, right? Sometimes you go through some things, but that connection is still there. It may be a little weak, right? You may not be able to get a signal. You feel what I'm saying? In certain places, but know that you are connected. Y'all heard what I said? You know how sometimes you try to get a signal, you go somewhere way out where there are no cell towers. Follow me? There are no guard towers. Y'all feel me? You might not be able to get a connection that's satisfying to you, but there is a connection. You just got to tap into it. You just got to tap into it. Sean said, I learned long ago from my family, be careful what you invite into your home. What you invite in brings other things with them, unwelcome spirits, behavior, problems, etc. You better speak it. I tell people all the time, you are the gatekeeper of your own world and your life. Pray on your spirit. Your spirit is your EWS, your early warning system that was given to you by God. Let me back that up. Your spirit is your EWS, your early warning system that was given to you by God. For free, you ain't got to do nothing with it. You just got to be there. You got to feed your spirit and understand your spirit and listen to your spirit, because that connection, again, is still there. Connection. Sunday, I connected with people. And I believe that's what I am supposed to do. That is my purpose. Being me. The connection is there. For so long, I didn't want to be me. For so long, I didn't want to be me. I want to say it again, because sometimes you have to understand where your connection is. My connection was being me. My connection to my God. My connection to the Most High, whatever it may be, right? For you. My connection had to be for me, to be me. Look in the mirror, like what I'm seeing. Understand that I am different. Understand that I'm not going to be like others. Understand that I am not going to be able to do that. And if I'm not speaking in tongues or Bible thumping or repeating scripture, by the handful, that's okay. That's not me. But that doesn't mean I don't deserve faith. I don't deserve salvation. I don't deserve understanding. That doesn't mean that I still can't be God's child. That doesn't mean that I was not made, right, in his image. What that means is that I am who I am. You are who you are. But the connection is real. Connect. Sometimes we feel that we are lost and we can no longer be where we need to be. That connection is real. When they tell you to look at the light at the end of the tunnel, when you're in the darkness, that's connection. They say if there's just a little piece of light that you can focus on, that you can reach, that's your connection. And I know it may sound a little different this morning, right? But that's connection. Have you ever just taken a moment, right? Have you ever just taken a moment and brought it in and understand what that is? Okay, what that is. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you anything. I'm not here to do any of that. But what I am here to tell you this morning is that connection is real. Make the connection. If your connection that was severed at one point, All you got to do is come on back around and figure out how, but you have to be able to, like we said last week, right? Like we said on the last show, you got to understand what it is that's happening, right? What it is that's happening. Someone said, I repented of my sins. I accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior. Now the Holy Spirit is in control. Indeed, it's only true Jesus Christ. It's only, and I think right, I get what you're saying. It's only true Jesus Christ. Indeed. But so what I want to have people understand that just because you're not able to see it clearly, right? Just because you're not able to get 100%, you can build on that 20 and that 30. You can build on that 40 and that 50. You're not gone. You're not dead yet. You understand what I'm saying? So while you're here in this earthly realm, in this earthly body, understand that your spirit, right? Your spirit is that connection. Have you ever been somewhere and you're like, oh, I feel that. I was telling my moms the other day, matter of fact, it might have been yesterday or either Saturday. I was telling her that I went to Alaska and I stepped out of the airport at Alaska and it hit me, right? Sort of like deja vu, right? Because I believe that we've been here before. I believe that we are beings that are beyond belief, right? But I stepped out of the airport and it hit me. It was so pretty and pristine at an airport. But as I looked out over the mountains, I could see that's that connection. You know how sometimes you're in the thick of something is happening, and you say, oh, there is a God. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? You down and out, and you at the bottom, and you think that you can't go up. All of a sudden, that connection. We have to be careful with what we invite into our spirits, our homes, our lives. We have to be careful, right? Because as Sean said earlier, it will come in and it will fester. It will be like a bad boil. It'll keep getting bigger. It'll keep getting nastier until it pops. And when it pops, then it makes everything else bad, right? Unless you go somewhere to the doctor, to your God, right? And get it exercised. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Get that mug lanced. Yeah. Y'all feel me? I'm sure everybody already know what a boil is. Anyways, so that's what I'm talking about this morning, the connection. So Sunday at the HIV walk, I basically wanted to connect with everyone that I could, right? Get some smiles, get some understanding, and let people know. And there was a time that I was not as vocal as I am now about who I am and what I do. But now that's no longer. I want to connect. I connected with who I am. I connected with how God made me. I connect with how the universe uses me. I connect with that, right? My job is not to preach and point the finger and tell you what you should and should not do. My job is to connect. And I've been obedient to that. You understand what I'm saying? It might not look like this. It might not look like that. It might not do the same thing that Charlotte does or the same thing that Sean does or the same thing that Danita does. It might not do the same thing that Ken does. It might not do that, right? But that's okay. I wasn't put on this earth to do exactly what you're doing. My connection is different from yours. But I had to be obedient, right? And we can play on words all day long. The word is this word, that word, this word. That's not my responsibility, right? My responsibility is to be who God made me, right? Which is me. And the reality of it is that we all have to figure out how we do it, right? What's your purpose? That connection, right? What's your God-given talent? That's connection, okay? So I want to say to y'all this morning, I'm gonna get out of here. Be mindful of who you invite into your home, okay? Okay, now, okay? Connection and love. You cannot go wrong. Even if they mean harm, it will work it out through love. Now, look, let me tell you. I got to tell you that sometimes people will say things, and say, oh, well, you should have known better. Well, all you got to do is do this. Well, all you have to do is do that. That may have worked for you and your connection, but that may not be the same thing for me. I may have to do another variation of your connection. You understand what I'm saying? So that doesn't work. So I'm not going to sit over here and do what you're doing, right? Because it may not work for me. That may not be what my calling is. That may not be my ministry. That may not be what I'm supposed to do. However, I do understand the connection. I do understand how that goes. Charlotte said, for real, the connection. Okay, for real. All right, y'all, look. I know I done been on. Look, I am really going to have to work on this because I'm always going over. Always going over. What I want you to do is to take a moment, right? And I want you to breathe. Breath is life, and I believe life is breath. The connection is there, right? The connection is there. They say that you have to slow down, right? Stop, stand still until your will is clear. You don't know. Sometimes you're moving so fast you can't connect. Y'all remember dial up back in the day? It had to wait for a connection. Sometimes you are going to have to stand still and wait for a connection. Because just like Danita said last week, she was already there. She was ready to do what she was doing, but she wasn't ready. You feel what I'm saying? She had to stand still. She had to stop. Stop. Hammer time. No, she had to stop, right? And that connection had to be made. Am I great in Christ? Am I wonderful? Am I here, right? Yes. But what's the connection? Faith without work is dead. Prayer without work is dead. You can come out here and you can do all of what you're doing, but if you have not done the work, if you have not made the connection, it is not going to work for you. It is not going to work for you. Okay, Truth Project. Oh, you better stop, Mr. Capri. Hey, I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking. Okay, at Titan in the Morning, you are living proof of love conquering. Baby, let me tell you, and thank you for that. When I tell you sometimes you got, but you know what? I'm going to say this and oh, shoot, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to say this. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and you got to say, self, boy, stop it. You know that's not right. You know you're not supposed to be over here. You know you're not supposed to be doing this. This is not what God had for you. You know, sometimes you got to chastise yourself. Sometimes you got to slap your own self on the hand because you know what you're doing. You didn't invite it in, and now you're over here playing with it, knowing that it's your downfall, knowing that it'll never be great for you. But you're playing with it. That's because you're still trying to find that connection. Y'all know how they give y'all back in the day when you got your phones, you got these chargers, and they are considered slow chargers, right? Now they got these fast chargers that charge your phone up like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to be charged up, but I don't know if I want to be charged up fast because I might miss something along the way. You feel what I'm saying? But if I made the connection and I'm already there, I'm already charged up enough. Now, anything extra, I can hold on to because it's tangible. I can grab it and I can do. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all with me? This morning in your cup, the word is connection. Connection. Are you connected? Are you connected? Okay? That's the question. Are you connected? And the question is, are you connected to you? You are the key. You are the key. If you can't do it for yourself, then nobody else is going to be able to do it for you. If you can't see yourself right where you're at and understand that you are a work in progress and understand that things are going to happen, but understand that it's already done. You just got to get there. You feel what I'm saying? You can invite it in, but you have to understand what it is. Your spirit is going to tell you, don't invite that in. I seen it coming a mile away. That's trouble. Trouble. That's trouble. When you are in your spirit, when you understand, when you have fed your spirit, when you have made the connection, You feel me? You are there. You are there. Now, will it be easy? Nothing in this world is easy. My grandmother used to say, anything worth having is worth working for. Anything. So once you get it, that don't mean you don't keep working. Once you get it, that don't mean you don't keep working. I want to say it again for whoever this is right here this morning. Once you get it, that don't mean that you have to stop working for it. I know you're saying, Titan, but it's mine. But that doesn't mean you have to stop working. What that means is you got to maintain it. Keep the connection. And sometimes that means you got to go outside the box in order to keep that connection. Sunday, I made the connection. I went outside the box and made the connection. I'm a talker. I believe that my God-given gift is the gift of gab. I'm a talker. I'm somebody that comes in. I like to see people. I'm a people person. That's what I do, right? But there was a time that I didn't want to do that because I felt like I wasn't worthy of that. But Sunday I said, no longer. I'm going to get out here. I'm going to do, and I'm going to spread some sunshine. And it was great for me. You feel what I'm saying? It was great for me. So I don't know if this is going to be the same thing for you, what I did on Sunday, but y'all make the connection. Make the connection with your God, right? Make the connection with your world. Make the connection with your universe. Make the connection with your love. Make the connection with your spirit. Make the connection. Because I guarantee you, y'all know what I say, you're purpose adjacent. Purpose is always right here. It never goes away. You just can't see it. You just can't see it sometimes. But then something will happen and purpose will say, boom, right in front of your face. That's that connection. You're trying to connect to something greater, to something bigger, but you're not acknowledging who you are in this connection. You're not acknowledging who God made you in this connection. You are not acknowledging who you are in this connection. That's the part. That's the part. Our connection is one of the best blessings of my life. Come on. I love you, Sean. I love you. Not for whatever reason. For many reasons, we lose the connection. Depression, stigma, trauma. Oh, but when we break through, okay, come on. Focus in you. Prioritize you. Come on. Come on. This is what happens when you invite it in. But sometimes, I'm going to say this because I want to make sure. Oh, wait, hold on. So I want to say this because somebody said to me the other day that things are done to us that may cause those things, right? Cause you to go into depression, cause you to have trauma, cause you to stigma, those things. And I'm not saying that that's not it. What we have to do, right? Not what we have to do. We are more powerful than we know, right? We are more powerful than we know. We acknowledge that there's an issue, there's a problem, there's depression, there's stigma, there's trauma, and we're able to work through it. But I want to take this moment to tell you, those that may be dealing with it, those that may be working through it, those that may be in therapy and treatment right now for the very things that the Truth Project just spoke of, you are powerful. You are more powerful than you know. Make the connection back with yourself. Make the connection back to you. Make the connection that you deserve to be here. You are worthy. That just because these things happen to you, that doesn't mean that you should be zero zilch and out of here. That doesn't mean that. What you got to do is connect back to you. You got to believe in yourself and understand that even though these things happen, right? Even though these things happen, you're supposed to be here. You have worth. You have life. You got it. It's already done. You just got to get there. Now, am I telling you to sweep it under the rug and don't forget about it? No, 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 no. Am I telling you as a therapist? No, no, no. I'm saying in my life, and I only speak on me, I had to understand the power that I hold. I had to understand that the power of being me was the power that was given to me. I have to understand that just because I am in the midst of any of those things, right, with a lost connection, that I am worthy and I can do it. I can get up, I can go, and I can be. And a lot of people don't believe that that's the way. A lot of people feel that you got to do this one way. And no, there are many ways, as my grandmother used to say, to skin a cat, right? Oh, no, that really wasn't right. But y'all know what I mean, right? Ooh, Lord, my grandma had no sayings. But I had to understand that I had to make a move. And so I'm not telling you that you got to do it the way that I did it, but I am saying one step, one step. The one step can be looking in the mirror and loving what's looking back at you. The one step can be in getting up off the couch and making a move. The one step can be getting out and making a connection in the world, right? The one step can be you just loving who you are right where you are in this moment. That's how that happens, right? I'm with you. I'm with you. Good morning. I'm sorry. Charlotte said, let that light shine. She said, let that light shine. Yes, indeed, Charlotte. Good morning, Erica. Good morning. Kat said, okay, got to keep going. You got to keep going. Sean said, okay, True Project, give him some claps. All right. Know your power. Walk in your power. Indeed. Indeed. I did not want to curse yet. The F is it and brings the point across strong. Indeed. And then Charlotte said, understand that it is okay not to be okay. That's it. It is okay not to be okay. Y'all, sometimes we can't do it by ourselves, right? Sometimes the journey takes a village, a tribe, and a gang. However, you, right? You start with you. You start with you. Don't start with them, they, people over here. Start with you. Understand that the power lies within you, right? Right? The connection lies within you. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. It has been a wonderful morning. I thank y'all so much. Y'all go over to my YouTube and not my YouTube. Go over to my YouTube, right? Like, follow, subscribe, share the live, do all of these things. I'm on Facebook. What you can actually do is go over to Facebook and see all the pictures and videos from the walk on Sunday. It was a great thing. So I'm loving that. Thank you all for the connection. Thank you all for the connection this morning. And thank you all for everything that you are doing. I appreciate you. I love you. You are my connection, and I would have it no other way. So before I get out of here this morning, what I want to do, if nobody has told you, nobody mentioned it to you last week, this week, yesterday, today, I want to say to you that I love you right where you're at. Right where you're at this moment and this time. I love you for free. You ain't got to pay for this. I love you for who you are. Y'all with me? I love you for who you are. Now, you ain't got to ask anything, but I love you for who you are. Look, ladies and gentlemen, Village, Tribe, Gang, every Tuesday and Thursday, y'all, I'm getting flustered. Every Tuesday and Thursday, right, 8:30 Central Standard Time, I am here with Titan in the Morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all go on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel and do all of this stuff. I'm trying to build up my platform and all this stuff. This is all kind of new to me, but y'all do that. TikTok, y'all tap the middle of that screen over there. TikTok. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. The connection. I love the fact that we have made a connection, and I appreciate you and I love you. All right. And I love you. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to y'all. And just because, let's get it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, one more. Connection. That's what it is. Good morning. Yes. Yes. It's a Titan in the Morning mug. It's a Titan in the Morning mug. It's a Titan in the Morning mug. Go ahead on over to TitanCapri.com and get you a Titan in the Morning mug. I want you to come and celebrate my birthday with me on March the 16th, 8:30 Central Standard Time, right? I want you to come and have a toast with me and come and have a drink with me. See what's in the cup and let us talk about what's in the cup out of your own Titan in the Morning mug, right? I want you to come and do that with me. So go on over to TitanCapri.com and get your own mug so you can toast it up on March the 16th as we celebrate my birthday. It's Titan in the Morning. It's a sip and not a slurp. Okay.